Oh, I got all fixated right here. This is Capricorn, Queen of Pentacles. I just thought I'd start over. Page of Pentacles, Hanged Man. This is Pisces. Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and Nine of Swords. All right. So, is this about a job? What's this Page of Pentacles about for Capricorn? Not, see, I did it again. God bless it. Gemini. Because we've got security here. This feels very, Capricorn's like bulling their way through here, but it feels like you're worried about a job or money or security here. And this right here is having security and that stability on your mind. And we've got a new job right here. Is this a new job? I mean, it could be a new relationship or finding someone interesting and wanting to see where it goes, but it feels like there might be some concern about money and stability. And we've got a new job offer here. What's this Hanged Man about for Gemini? This Hangman, this could be Pisces. What's this Hangman about for Gemini? Queen of Wands, that could be Aries. Now I'm going to start talking about Aries. No. Yeah, that's when you're at your best. That's when you're at your best, when you're able to free flow and you've got a lot of ideas that you can act upon. That when you're not really attached to anything and you're able to do your own thing. So are you worried about, well, not worried, but perhaps this will hold that interest for you, because I think that you have to have a connection with what you're doing. Otherwise, it's not meaningful for you and you'll kind of just let go and float away. I know that sounds weird, but this is, you perhaps have found a really good fit here because this is something that'll give you the freedom and creativity that you are quite good at. That's where you feel at home with. What's this Two of Wands here? What's this Two of Wands here? You do best when you keep your options open. All right. Hey, okay. So this is, I think this is about you, hello, resting for a little bit. Sit with what has just transpired, if it's a person, or with what you've just been offered. This is the green light for that. Give it a try. If it doesn't work out, you wouldn't have any problem finding employment elsewhere. And transitioning to something else. Don't worry about that. You're good at that. It's going to be okay with that. So sit with what just transpired, with what you were just offered, and maybe call off the search for now. Maybe kind of take a rest for a minute. And especially if you're worried about this stability or security, this is going to be suffice for a while. So you can call off the search here. Take a minute. And we've got patience and calm right here also. So this is, you can stop looking for now. What's this for? There it is, Four of Pentacles. What's this Four of Pentacles? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So whatever just happened, whatever you just found, landed on, were offered, this is like the green light for that. This is saying, you know what, sit with this one for a little bit. If you need to go, you can and you will, and you're good at that. It's fine. You're not going to have a problem finding something or someone else. But this might be worth kind of sitting with and holding on to for a while. This might be worth kind of just hanging out with it for a while. The search might be over. The looking might be over. It might be that you can take a minute and stop feeling like you need to kind of secure the next thing or find out what else is out there, job or person, just saying. It's this Nine of Swords. This was going to jump. That's the Eight of Wands. Nine of Swords. So is that worried about getting fired? Not with this one. What's this Nine of Swords? There it is, the Eight of Wands. So this is talking about stability and security, and if you need to go, you're going to land on your feet, so don't worry about that. But it looks like you're worried about changes kind of happening quickly, and your security will be in upheaval or loss because of that. And if it happens, you can manage it well. But this is saying you might not have to worry about that. There's stability here. There's putting your options to rest for right now. So this could be unfounded, and it could just be because you've got There's concerns about you being able to take care of things yourself, those who depend on you. Did you make the right decision? Should you accept this? Yes. All right. All right. Anything that does come your way as far as changes, you will be able to manage. You will have resources. I think you're afraid that you won't, but you will. And for the Geminis I'm reading for, this is about you feeling like you have choice, option, and security here. So you do, it just, I think you're worried. This is about your job. It feels like, it doesn't feel like it's about a person. It feels like it's about your job, and the changes could be being laid off. You will, if you are though, you will have resources. You're not just going to be like, there's going to be counsel and resources and maybe placement afterwards, or payment extensions, things like that. Like, you're not going to be without resources or support afterwards. Okay, so now if you want to know about a person, now I'm going to do the person part of it. A message from your person, Gemini, if you want to know about that. Gemini's person. Gemini's person. Message from Gemini's person. Message from Gemini's person. Page of Pentacles, hello. The Magician, okay, Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. Knight of Pentacles. So we got some repeaters here. Knight of Pentacles, I read that as Taurus. Whoopsie. And Three of Wands, and then this was going to get pulled afterwards, and then this just fell out, so why not? So we've got the Hermit, and we've got the Three of Pentacles. So is this about employment concerns that you've been really worried about it for a long time, or there's been like a dry spell, or you just haven't found anything either fulfilling or consistent? It could be what that is. And from your person, or a person that is important to you this month, doesn't have to be a romantic partner, could be a boss in this case. This is, You know, it's funny, there might be a little bit of taking you for granted because they know that you'll err on the side of caution or stability, that you're kind of their rock, or you're very reliable. So they might take your stability for granted, and that might enable them to go off and do all the things that they want to do while you're kind of keeping everything going. And that might be why there's added stress here, is because you're like, you know, we can't really afford for you to kind of think about a hobby you might want to turn into a job. Like, we need a consistent supply of money right now. So you kind of got to put what you want to do on hold, and I need you to be just as consistent as I am, because I don't want to carry all of this alone. That could be what is going on if this is a romantic or like a roommate situation. That's entirely different. I get it, but there seems to be a real concern with stability and money here. So this could be a raise coming, or you're worried about a raise. I think whoever you're dealing with sees you as viable and valuable and reliable, and I think this could be about, if it's an employer, they want to grow the company and your position is secured, or they're looking to expand and you're not really on their radar. They're not really going to do anything with you. You're not in danger of losing your job. There might be some restructuring, but you're not going anywhere. I mean, look at this. You're not going anywhere. So you can rest assured that while there might be expansion, your position is safe. So otherwise, if it's not that, this is you worried about money, security, stability, and you're with somebody that is getting kind of restless, that wants to do more, that wants things to progress. They trust you, they can rely on you, and they really want perhaps to take things to the next level, and they're getting bored and restless. So you might be going through a little spat right now because your priorities are different, but I don't think this is separation. I think you're worried about work and money, and I think your person sees the relationship as stable and reliable. They're just getting restless. They want to create, they want to do more things, and they want things to progress with you. So they're frustrated because things are stagnant, and your concern is you're like, yeah, whatever, fine, good luck with that. I'm more worried about us making it through to this, this, and this. Which is kind of nice because you're not fighting. I mean, I don't know that this has happened before. There's a connection here. And you two, for the Geminis I'm reading for, this is a solid connection. Honestly. If it's a romantic connection, this is solid. It's just that they're worried about this and you're worried about that. And that's just how it's going to be for this month. You've got a doer and a mover and a shaker, and you're the one that kind of keeps everything steady and calm and this and that. And they want to do this, and you're focused on that, and that's the way it is. But there's a connection here. Your security with this situation, if it's a job, I don't think you're worried about if it's a romance. But if it's a job, your position actually is secure. You're good. There might not be money for a raise, but you're not going to be let go or discarded. I feel like that's a concern here. I feel like stability is just like, what's going to happen? It's okay. It's okay. All right. This one for Gemini. Keep wanting to say Capricorn because I keep seeing that. Gemini. Ace of Michael, Ace of Swords. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Okay, so suffice to say, this could be a bump in the road. This could be a glitch. There could be concerns all of a sudden that have arisen. You will weather it. You will be fine. It looks like it's more of a concern than the issue actually is, meaning you're more worried about it than you need to be. It's not going to be that big of a deal as it wills out through the rest of the month. But right now you might be like, but it's going to be okay. There is going to be, with the Ace of Swords, I was going to say there is going to be clarity about this. There is going to be you figuring out a way, or you being made aware, communicated with, so that you know the game plan. Because it feels like you kind of don't know what to expect right now. And so you're kind of like, but there will be communication, there will be options, there will be discussions, there will be support. Okay. What else for Gemini? What's for Gemini? Pig spirit. Use your mind wisely, which is to say, don't waste it on, now, not that this is wasteful. You can do this, but do the others also. Balance this, because this will run away with you. So use your mind wisely. Yes, this is about coming up with solutions. Yes, stress. Yes, worry. Yes, cover the bases as far as, well, what if this happens? Okay, let's come up with a solution for that. You know this. I'm preaching to the choir. I just don't want you to be stuck here always. If there's a worry or concern, get a solution down on paper somewhere or have an idea for it, so then that worry and that solution can sit over there because you've already solved it. So on to the next thing. Again, there's a lot of worry of over stability and security and what's going to happen next here. So this is about mitigating that and sort of neutralizing it by coming up with a solution. Using this sort of worried, oh, I've got a problem I got to solve, I got to fix, I'm worried about this. Okay. What if this happens? What are some solutions here? All right. And don't forget that you can transition. That's kind of where you shine when things are in flux, because you turn things being in flux into flow. That's for the Geminis I'm reading for. You're very good at that. I think it's the lack of direction just yet that you're like, I don't know what to do with this. Well, maybe there's nothing to do right now. Right now it's a sitting and waiting that's probably driving you crazy because you can't flow with anything. But you'll find out soon enough and you'll be able to work with it. There'll be options, there'll be resources. There's going to be changes, but what's showing here, you're not going to be let go. Right. Dun, dun. Yes. Okay. What else for Gemini? What's for Gemini? Two of Pentacles, so it's going to be a little bit of a juggling act. Yeah, so that's what it is. You're kind of in a holding pattern. You're waiting, doing a bit of juggling act, and it might feel like you're going round and round, continuously exploring options. A false start, a non-start. Things haven't progressed yet. Things are stagnant. It's kind of like forced rest, but they will pick back up again. You will get communication or word on that. So just, I hate to say hurry up and wait or hold tight. Communication is coming, just it looks like it's towards the end of the month, honestly. I'm getting the 23rd, so I don't know what's around that date, but all right. Okay, Gemini. So you're in a holding pattern. You're not laid off or fired. You're just not brought back yet. There's changes going on. This is all about work, isn't it? There's changes going on, like in the head offices or in the over your head that you're not privy to yet. Okay, so hurry up and wait, right? Okay. All right, Gemini. I hope this was helpful. I hope you know that you got this and that you won't be without resources or choice when you finally are brought in the loop for what's going on. And if this is about you and a person, your person, they feel like they can rely on you. There's a mutual respect there. This is a month where you're worried about this and they're worried about that. But there's no deficit in connection. It's a nice partnership, actually. Okay, all right. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading, and I thank you for stopping by. Much love to you, Gemini.